Hun is a collective of female artists who are aiming to represent their gender in the Northeast creative industry.
Hi, my name's Kat Mudd. I work at the Northern School of Art and I'm also the co-creator of Hun. It's a collective of female artists and we put on one night only shows and it was a year ago this week that we actually came up with the idea. So we started Hun because we realised there was kind of a market missing for female artists, so kind of being missed out in exhibitions and they weren't really being shouted about like they should be. Our latest exhibition at Base Camp, we have 9 female artists all from across the North East showing different medias of work. There's not really a theme, it's just whatever they're kind of creating, whatever they want to show, whatever they feel is relevant at the minute, we want them to show it. So we've got some photographers, we've got fine artists, and we've got some sculptors as well, but they've tended to show more canvases this time. And yeah, it's a really exciting time to be a creative in the North East, and especially a female creative, because that's what we want to talk about. I think there's kind of an old-fashioned thing that people need to be in London to be an artist, to need to be in London to be a creative, to be successful. And I think that is very old-fashioned, it's not the case anymore. The North East, and especially Middlesbrough, the art scene is massive and it is growing all the time. I mean, we started Hun a year ago and I think since kind of we were talking about and came up with the idea, so many things have popped up. You've got Pineapple Black, you've got the Auxiliary, and that's just Middlesbrough, that's obviously just in the small town of Middlesbrough. And I think it's so important now to stay in the North East because the North East struggles in lots of things, and I think that if you're creative, you need to stay in, you need to keep bringing that money in because the creative industry is massive. It's the only industry that grew during the recession, it's the only industry that, you know, £11.6 million an hour goes into the UK economy from the creative industry, and if we can keep that in the North East, then we should. It's really important to keep that here.